Hi, it's Billy here from Gorilla Buzz. In this video, we're going to summarize everything that you need to know about launching a successful blockchain marketing campaign. So with that said, let's get started. The first thing we need to cover is, what is blockchain marketing? Well, the blockchain is a decentralized system of recording information that reduces risks of hacking through a distributed ledger across the whole network. Blockchain marketing is how we go about building an idea from scratch to generate brand awareness and authority within the blockchain community. Whilst many are experts at traditional digital marketing, here at Gorilla Buzz, we understand that marketing in the blockchain industry is an entirely different challenge. For starters, did you know that most of the work needs to be conceptualized and implemented within the first few months, owing to the importance of the ICO, STO, and IEO periods? In fact, many of the big tech companies like Facebook, Google, Twitter actually ban ads that promote these kinds of fundraising initiatives. Whilst this is a tricky spot, it has forced blockchain marketeers to think outside the box and come up with new ideas. So let's get into one of the first topics we need to consider when beginning a new blockchain marketing campaign: the importance of social media channels. First, it's important to mention there's a certain difficulty associated with launching marketing campaigns on distribution channels in the early stages. There are hundreds of different social media channels, most of which you don't even probably recognize. And there's a misconception that being active on all of them or as many of the platforms as possible is the best way to go. In fact, this usually leads to a thinly spread level of marketing on each network rather than a powerful, unique voice on a hand-selected few. Each channel has its own strengths and weaknesses in terms of helping you run the most successful blockchain marketing campaign possible. And part of your challenge is to choose the right platforms for your company. So let's dive into the channels that we recommend you should use for your marketing campaign, starting with Reddit. With 1.4 billion page views per month, Reddit should be the highest priority social media channel on your list for your blockchain marketing campaign. Reddit is the heart of the crypto community. Companies can rise and fall there, and the community sentiment affecting the whole crypto market. Therefore, companies want to market themselves there as market leaders. They must consider it as one of their marketing channels. It's so vital. Key message boards to look out on Reddit include cryptocurrency, crypto markets, and Bitcoin. 3 million subscribers in 3 years are the numbers that the biggest crypto-related subreddit is hitting. Those are big numbers. Unlike Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, Reddit is all about communities, many of which have millions of passionate members. You can find dozens of active crypto communities on Reddit. By having a strong brand presence in those communities, you can drive an insane amount of traffic to your domain and get the crypto community to know about your blockchain company. Next up is Steemit. With 7 million page views per month, mostly from users who care about crypto, Steemit might be an essential social media blockchain technology for your marketing campaign. Even though most of the traffic is from the USA, it attracts many visitors from Asian countries too, mainly South Korea. Now let's cover Bitcoin Talk. This is where everything started. It's the first Bitcoin community created by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009. For years, Bitcoin Talk was at the heart of the Bitcoin community. Over the years, the forum became less active, and nowadays, Bitcoin Talk is still attracting millions of visitors per year, but it seems like it's lost a little bit of its former glory. So if you plan to use Bitcoin Talk, make the most of the community by promoting through an ANN thread, making sure you read the Bitcoin Talk guidelines before you post. Next up is Quora. Most of you have probably visited this site, Quora, a few times per month, and you don't even notice. It's the largest Q&A site in the world. Besides the fact that this is an extremely useful service and people like it, search engines love it. Quora ranked first place on Google for more than 327,000 results. By understanding which questions rank highly and answering them, it's possible to drive high quality traffic to your site. So now let's talk about Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. With the more traditional social media platforms, it's vital to have a unique tone of voice for each. For example, LinkedIn is more formal than Twitter and is a more B2B oriented platform. On Twitter, you should update your community and make sure that you partner with other influencers and companies within your niche. It's also well worth having a strong social media manager to boost your exposure on all of these platforms. For more information about these platforms specifically, don't forget to check out our guide on the Gorilla Buzz website. Now, once you have the social media channel strategy down, the next thing to consider is how can I monitor the success of my campaign? The answer is setting realistic KPIs or key performance indicators to constantly evaluate your campaign's success through measurable metrics. Let's dive into some of the different trackable metrics, starting with all important traffic. Traffic really should be the sum of all your marketing efforts. It can serve different purposes, like getting people to know about your company, brand awareness, and improve your overall site ranking, SEO. From getting signups to your IEO or starting trading in your exchange, traffic can help if done correctly. Traffic should be targeted, it should drive relevant people and have a purpose behind it. It's easily measurable using Google Analytics or other more privacy-focused alternatives. Check out our other guides for more information on how to use Google Analytics to track engagement and blockchain marketing on your website. The next trackable metric is branding and brand awareness. As your company grows, one of your goals will be recognition within your niche and beyond. Brand awareness is about people's perception of your company, product quality, services, and even your employees. Not everyone who sees your company name or logo and visits your site will become a customer. But what if you could make such a remarkable impression that your company would be so memorable that people remember your company name and what you do? That's what branding is all about. And if you make your target audience see mentions of your company repeatedly in a positive context, that's where brand awareness kicks in. By highlighting the importance of branding and brand awareness in your marketing campaign, you can potentially mark your company as a market leader over the years. One way to track your brand awareness is by actively monitoring the internet and getting alerts whenever your company name is mentioned through tools such as Google Alerts. Quality is, of course, also very important. The reader is already inside an article written by you or for you, and by giving them valuable information, you can gain the reader's trust. And don't just write an article because it's on a checklist. Think about what you want to write and how your target audience will benefit from reading it. By writing an article with short to medium paragraphs, choosing the right images, and even inserting some emotions into the article, you will increase your reader's chance to do what they do the worst. Keep reading. Blockchain public relations agencies often overlook the quality side of the content, but don't be like them. In fact, a related problem we see all the time is that a client implements a solid 6-month marketing campaign with great input, great results, but as soon as the campaign ends, they go back to their old ways, repeating their early mistakes and not allowing their success to really grow roots in the industry. The way to avoid this is to go with an agency who understands how to empower an in-house team to truly change how they operate and implement a strategy that will last longer than just one single campaign. So with all that said, we're coming towards the end of the video. It's been a pleasure to present to you some of the key things to remember when you're starting your new blockchain marketing campaign. If you'd like to discuss your unique needs or have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to ask us in the comments section or get in touch with us via our website. That's it for now. As always, I've been Billy from Gorilla Buzz. Over and out.